Hey everyone, this is Light, and I am done being shocked over Harsetti's reveal. And oh boy. So let's talk about how she's going to affect the game and see if we can come to a conclusion on whether or not she's a must pull. So let's talk about how she's going to perform in the three major game modes: Guild War, RTA, and Arena. So so first thing, the biggest thing about her is definitely her passive. So this makes her the fastest unit, and everyone else is 90% of her speed. And this is such a huge buff to units that don't have speed. Cause like let's say, okay, so let's say you have the Harsetti, you build your Harsetti base speed, and then because your Harsetti is base speed, you realize that there's no point building your units faster than her. Or there's no point building your unit with any speed at all, so you can pump other stats. I think this is my biggest fear right now, because like imagine Guild War and Arena, right? Like Harsetti, you can dismantle her in RTA by just banning her if people built their team around her, but like let's imagine in Guild War and Arena. Let's say someone has base speed Harsetti, right? And then they build they're like accompanying units all base speed as well. So like, what then? Like you can completely outstat the other opponent, your opponent, right? Cause like normal people build their units like, you know, with speed boots. But like with Harsetti, you can build 4 base speed units on your defenses, and then you can become like the tankiest thing ever. And then you won't really have to worry about getting cleaved because like Harsetti has like she has like the second highest turn priority next to Zio. So like people will have to go through like so many convoluted hurdles to try to cleave Harsetti. And then what if like they just get outstatted by Harsetti's team because like their team has speed, but Harsetti's team is so tanky, and or they have like so much damage or something because they can afford to not build speed. Like imagine imagine like Harsetti, Belly, and Euphine, and all that, and like they're all base speed. They're like holy sack too. Like how on earth are you going to deal with this arena team that is completely outstatting you because like the person can build their units all base speed, but you can't unless you know you stoop to their level. But I don't know. But yeah, I'm predicting that Harsetti is going to be on every single arena defense. So I feel like she'll also be on every single Guild War defense too. Cause like, I don't know, this passive is just that strong, but that's just my prediction. I think she will absolutely be a menace in Guild War and Arena. But um but yeah, that's like a more controlled environment. So now let's talk about RTA. To be honest, I can imagine this unit just being first picked every game. And if you're not first pick, you're gonna ban her. So this unit is nonsense. This unit, so the way E7 works, E7 has like major speed RNG, right? And she like with Harsetti, if your units aren't like majorly different in speed, you're gonna have no idea who's gonna take the next turn. So like it's like there's so much like unpredictability with Harsetti, I don't even know if you want to pick her. But I mean, honestly, maybe you do. Like, her kit is very, very powerful. Like, she has her S3 is like an insane strip. Her S3, this is like the best kind of strip ever. Like, this is a super strip. It's basically a full strip, but it's a -2 turn duration. Let's see, can't counterattack. Unbuffable is really good. Like, it does damage too. Like, this is a pretty sick S3. Her S1 is pretty insane too. Like, her S1's a single soul burn with two turn defense break into an extra attack. Like, this S1 is pretty sick too. Like her kit all around. Like, this unit is made to be built extremely tanky and has potential to do a lot of damage with defense break. On top of that, she has utility in her S2, and her S3 does a lot. Like, she is kind of busted. Like, imagine like base speed, Destro, HP, Harsetti. She's got like 30k HP. She's got 350 crit damage, and she's gonna beat you up. So I feel like she might become the premier bruiser to first pick, because I don't really see any weaknesses with her. Like, does she really care about these souls, or does she really care about focus? Not really, because the only thing her focus does is make her S3 do more damage. So like, I can imagine her, and like if you pick Harsetti, then the other person can't really cleave you. If you pick Harsetti, then the other person really can't cleave or aggro you, because you have first turn advantage, and also you ruin their tuning. like Harsetti's passive just completely trolls aggro and cleave players, because they one, it's very hard for them to contest the turn, and two, if their units take turns in the wrong order, they're kind of dead. So yeah, insane bruiser, insane anti-cleave. Like, she just does a lot, and I'm not even sure if she's going to be good for cleave, because then you have to worry about your tuning being like messed up and stuff. So I honestly have no idea how that's gonna go. I feel like Harsetti is gonna be way too convoluted to be even being used in cleave, unfortunately. And yeah, I feel like she's definitely the kind of unit. If you're not first pick, you better ban her. If you are first pick, you're gonna have fun. So yeah, it's sounding like an Emma Luna situation, to be honest, but that's my honest opinion. So with all that said, I do think that Harsetti will be a must pull. I think Harsetti will appear on every single Guild War defense, every single arena defense, and she will be first pick priority in RTA. By far. Okay, maybe you can pick Emo Luna over her, but like, Emo Luna doesn't stop her passive, because her passive activates at the very start of the game. So maybe, yep. I think she'll be first pick priority in RTA. She'll be everywhere in Arena and Guild War. And with that said, I will say she is a must pull. So yeah, that's my opinion. I feel like this unit is so overwhelmingly strong that like I can form an opinion before she even comes out. So yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time.